Hi everybody, I'm Tom Hayden. I'm president of Foodstock, and I welcome you here to the Rent Fair, their new area, the Barn and Barrel Courtyard, and we are doing Foodstock number 5, help our neighbors in tough circumstances, here to fight hunger.
I'm Rachel Valentine. I'm here with LCTV 66 at Foodstock. I am here with Tom Hayden. Tom, I do have some questions for you. So I would like to know a little behind the scenes. How long did it take for you to put this great event together?
Actually, we thought we could do this in our spare time, but as it turns out, as soon as this event ends, we start planning for the next one the following year. So I have an amazing board, all volunteers, and they devote their time and effort to making this happen.
I do imagine that it takes a lot of work, and especially wrangling, and I say wrangling, but I don't even know the process, all the amazing venues or the acts that are here for this particular event. So what exactly would bring the artists who are here? Like, what makes them come? How do you cultivate them? What brings them in?
Basically, it's an interest in the cause. I myself travel within the circles of the musicians in Lancaster, and a lot of them I know, so I'll reach out to them and they'll express interest, and then I lasso them in and I paint them into a corner until they can't refuse, and they'll end up doing it for us. And we have such a deep bench of talent in Lancaster. It goes on and on. I just can't even speak of the amazing talent we have right here in our backyard. And as far as the local businesses are concerned, now that we're in year 5, they know we're legitimate, they understand the cause that we're fighting for, and they're jumping on board. It's a grassroots effort, and that is very gratifying, that the local businesses here on a grassroots level and the musicians will get on board and help the cause.
And you kind of beat me to my next question. So the next question was, what exactly is this doing for Lancaster County? Because of course we're Lancaster Community TV, so we're all about what happens here in Lancaster County. What is this bringing? How is this helping Lancaster County?
Well, actually, Foodstock is incorporated in the entire state of the Commonwealth of PA, and but we're focusing here in Lancaster County. We're growing this thing very slowly. It's very incremental, but what we're doing here is we raise funds through these events, and then we provide assistance to the local food hunger fighting organizations that are doing really the heavy lifting. They're doing all the hard work. They see these clients, they see these people in tough circumstances, and we are glad to give them the extra support that they need, because they are always looking for extra funds, support, that kind of extra push that they need. It's a tough business, and it never ends, unfortunately. Hunger is a very understated problem that flies under the radar. I've had 26 years of experience up close and personal with this topic, so we do our best to address it. It's not something that grabs a lot of headlines, but we do what we can with what we have.
So that is such an amazing cause, and being able to give back. What is it that we can do because obviously this is happening right now. So in preparation for next year even, what is it that we as a community can do to help with this massive event for the following year?
Simply put, support us supporting the hunger fighting organizations. It's about supporting our communities, making our communities stronger, supporting those organizations that are doing all those behind the scenes work. There's a lot of organizations that keep special hours for people that don't want to be attached to that stigma. So they'll stay open after hours for the more affluent people that find themselves in, one illness, one unexpected bill can put you in very dire straits. And unfortunately, there's a lot of pressure to keep up with the Joneses and keep up appearances. and we're just trying to do our best to support those folks and bring awareness so more people will support this cause and understand that it's a very real thing and it's a very persistent thing, and we need to keep hammering away at it and supporting these organizations.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you have lots and lots to do because I know I pulled you right out of another meeting. So stay tuned with us. We have a lot more. We have many more interviews to come. And hey, if you can get out here to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, we are here at the Barn and Barrel Courtyard with newly renovated winery. Please come out and check out the venue with the musicians. We're here until 6 o'clock. Till 6 o'clock tonight. We look forward to seeing you then. Please stop by and say hi to us here at LCTV Channel 66. And of course, if you see Tom, please say hi to him as well. I'm sure he'll be running around.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
You're watching Lancaster Community TV, LCTV 66.
I'm here with JD from White's, Harley-Davidson, and Vanderhall in Lebanon.
Correct.
You are one of the main vendors here, and can you explain to us or tell us how you got involved with this?
Well, our secondary location, which is Iron Valley, is actually in Lancaster County. So Bob came to us, I think, probably about 3 or 4 years ago for the Foodstock. It was probably 2 or 3. And we said, sure, we'll get behind you and we'll bring down some stuff and put some money towards the event to try and help out people in the local food banks. And since then, we've been a constant sponsor.
That's wonderful. Now, what exactly does it mean to you? I mean, I understand that, like, you know, you're normally outside of the county, but even just in general, just to be able to help those who are in hunger. What, for you personally, what is that? What does that mean for you?
It's good to give back. I mean, our normal charity is muscular dystrophy. We always give the muscular dystrophy, but you know, to give to the local community also is a fantastic thing to help the people in need and give back to the community.
And how many years have you been doing this?
I've done it for the last 2 myself. The general manager has done the other events before.
That's wonderful. And I assume that you expect to do more.
We do. We do.
That's wonderful. And there's so much more to see here today. The weather has been beautiful. I know that you've gotten a lot of views and walkarounds of the Vanderhall.
Yep.
It was fun for myself as well, doing some little behind-the-scenes shooting. Can you tell us a little bit more about the bikes and the vehicles that you brought today?
The bike is actually mine. I bring it down whenever I can. It's a 2013 Harley-Davidson Softail Breakout, and the vehicle we brought, which is called an autocycle, is Vanderhall Motor Works. Are based out of Provo, Utah. American made, has a Chevy motor in it, turbocharged. It's a lot of fun to drive. We just became an authorized dealer to sell them at White's, so that's why we're White's, Harley-Davidson, and Vanderhall now. I invite you to come down and try it out, and you know, maybe we can get you in it and we'll put a GoPro on it and take you for a spin.
Not a bad idea. I kind of like the sound of that. Hey, we will be back with more interviews. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm here with Angela from CVCCS. Can you tell everybody what exactly that stands for?
It's Conestoga Valley Christian Community Services.
And you do impact Lancaster County. Can you explain exactly what all the services are that you have, that you offer to the community?
Well, CVCCS became a nonprofit in 2010, and what we do is we serve all of Lancaster County in our clothing bank, and our food bank is for residents of the Conestoga Valley School District and people who attend church in the Conestoga Valley School District. And then we have other services that also benefit CV.
That's incredible. So how did you get involved with this particular organization or this event?
This is actually the second year. We've just been blessed. They discovered us online. They saw the services that we provide to the community, and they really liked it. So we have really been blessed that they chose us and that they selected us again for the second year.
And we've had such a beautiful day so far. I mean, you could not have asked for better weather, a better event. The community is out here showing up. There's many people actually back that way with the food and the drinks, and so there's, you know, there's enough people to definitely fill this the grass area.
Right, absolutely.
But this has been a wonderful event so far. What is one of your favorite things of doing an event such as this to promote your organization?
Well, it's great when a nonprofit says, "Hey, we're going to have an event. We're going to plan it. You show up, and then we're going to give you the net proceeds." It's really wonderful. It's wonderful that that people are thinking about their community. They want to help their neighbors, and we're just so blessed to be able to be that organization, to be able to do it.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right,
I appreciate your
thank you.
time.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back with more interviews. Hi, I'm here with Todd, and you have been one of the founders or the originators of this actual concept of Foodstock. Can you explain how that really came about?
Yeah, Tom Hayden, the president, and I played in a band called Back in Motion, and we were on set break, and Tom had just done some work for the USPS Postal Service with their Stamp Out Hunger campaign, and they brought this big truckload of food to whoever they were donating to, thinking that it was going to last a really long time, and as they were pulling away, the person at the food bank said, "Thanks, but this is only really going to last," I don't know how long he said, but it was a much shorter time than Tom anticipated. So he was telling me about this and saying that there should be some group that helps to keep food banks stocked throughout the year. And all I did was tell him that he should start a group that does that. And if he does, I'll help him with it. So he calls that me co-founding, which is not really true, but that's what really happened.
So
I help him out.
And that's awesome. And now that you are the co-founder, this is your 5th year doing this. So how does it feel seeing the community really show up and participate and actually be involved in the musicians and the bands that are involved? How does that make you feel?
It feels good that each event gets a little bit bigger and a little bit better. And, none of us on the board are professional fundraisers, so we're just kind of learning as we go. And so it feels good that each year gets a little better.
And you're giving back to the community, which is what we are all about. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate your insight and your behind the scenes. Appreciate that.